So yeah, you've received a letter from your good pal Sildar Hallwinter. And it says, "My dear adventurers, I do hope you're finding the matter to your liking. You may rename it as you wish. Let me know and I'll finalize the paperwork. You old bag of bones! Ha ha ha! Sildar." Just keep resurrecting skeletons so that he can spar with them. I do hope you're finding the manner to your liking. Along with that, some of you may have found another letter, which I may have sent to you privately. So you may have to check your messages. Yeah, you've awoken, and Droop has he's in the common area. He's got some food ready for everybody, some breakfast, and it looks like so they were delivered to the front door, assumedly, and you can assume that Droop dropped them off to you, and he's started to clean. Yeah, he's cleaned up as much of the blood as he possibly could from all of the throat slitting that took place in that room. Yeah, he's set a table. There's he's made some eggs, and there's some bread that he got from what you can probably assume that he's got it from Sleeping Giant, since it looks there now. It tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good. He smiles from ear to ear. So yeah, the smell of the breakfast food kind of wafts through all the halls, and Kipper and Ripper catch a whiff and are in the common area, kind of, hovering by the table. Bobby, you probably passed Bisma on the way, Ivavi, because he's like, mm-hmm. Okay, so everybody's in the common area. Okay, awesome. Got the Droopster in there. Does anybody want to just read theirs real quick? Oh, Tots! Sorry.
Yeah, so uh, Droop was handed these letters when he was out getting breakfast at the Sleeping Giant.
Person in cloak. Could not see face. And Sildar. No.
Actually, you know what? The letter from Sildar was probably on the door. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, maybe I can heal him.
Outside Sleeping Giant. Yeah. Taller than me, yeah. Not too tall. Not as tall as Beastma.
Because Beastman's the tallest.
Taller than Torque, yeah. No. Smell. Not taller. No. Taller than that.
And he kind of looks up and he's going,
Tall as French.
mm-hmm. And so he can't really reach. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He kind of giggles a little bit at being picked up. Uh, yeah, they're pretty good. They're high quality eggs. Yeah. He poached them, so they're not scrambled. Yeah, yeah. And so he makes a marking on the wall. It's just slightly taller than Silmaz, I'd say. Oh, you are? I thought. Oh, okay. Well then. Oh my God. For this whole time, I thought you were like 5'8" or something. That blew my mind. Okay. Oh shit. So then, yeah, it's about maybe like a foot shorter than you then, Silmas. Maybe like 5'7", 5'6", something like that. Darren Edermath, Johnny Appleseed. He was pretty tall. He was over 6 foot.
Oh, this morning. Oh, this morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I go to Sleeping Giant. I talk to Krista. I work. She give me food for you. I come back. On my way back, lady hand me letter. Yeah. Black. Yeah. Her voice was nice. It was could not see her face, but her voice was very nice. No. Um very nice. So you Gundren has kind of imparted to you that time is a little bit of the essence. Trying to get to Wave Echo Cave. He's worried about his brothers. He's worried about Black Spider. Um, so yeah, he basically he's imparted to you that sooner rather than later would be better. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very appreciative. Now, are you going to keep track of that? Okay. Uh-oh. So, um, I like it. I like it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. I'm still working through that, yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. It's yeah, it's like a small bottle. Yeah. Um wait, how long are you waiting for this brew again? So that's probably a larger container then. That's probably like a, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm Beastman now. um, yeah, I would say that that gives you probably 3 bottles worth because I think we had said that like one bottle would only take like 1 day to ferment, 24 hours to ferment because it was such a small amount. So I'm gonna say yeah, with that long of a amount or a time period, that's probably 3 or 4 Boulder beers in like a little Saint Bernard cask that you can wear on your neck if you want. You just waddle up and just turn the spigot. Cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Please, Bisma. You can feel the joy of raising celestial owl young. Awesome. Um, yeah, that's right. Astra, right? Astra the owl, the celestial owl. I still have to give you an inventory of the manor. Um, do you want to leave any directions for uh, Darren Edermath or Droop? Yeah. Don't let anyone in. Okay. Do you want to leave the dogs with Droop to help him, or? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. What it is? What is it? Soup. Yeah. Okay, Drew can remember that. Thank you.
Wash? He says it as if he's never heard that word before. um. So, yeah, you might have to, if you want Droop to do something, you might have to, like, verbally tell him or write out, like, a pictogram of what you want to do. I feel like Silmaz.
Okay. Make not a mess. Clean up the mess. Okay, friend Beastma. No. Wait. Okay.
Not quite sure whether he got that. Okay. So, what was I going to say? Cool. Droop is squared away. You know, you don't really have anything coming in. Well, you could probably ask Darren if leave him some coin and ask him to do something for the manor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Harbin? Or somebody, yeah. Maybe Gundren. No.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Okay. Do you want to tell anybody? Yeah, it's pretty tough to get through. Like, you know that the only person that knows of that secret entrance is probably that little kid. It, I wonder if... No. Okay. Can you do... Wait, can you do... What is the spell where you can do prestidigitation that has a trigger? Is that... maybe I'm thinking of something else. Where it's like if somebody enters... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So if somebody enters that... Yeah. I'm a zombie! If you don't leave right now, I'm gonna eat your brains. Okay. Yeah, so you can lock that door if you want. Give Droop the key. The main entrance door. Right by Avavi and Beastma's quarters. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. Awesome. So yeah, Droop says,
Okay, I'm gonna go to work now.
so he's gonna start cleaning everything.
Bye.
Okay. So you're going to try to. So you've got the map. Beastma has it memorized. Each one of you has 1/4 of it. So you're going to try and public safety alert. A curfew? Oh, yeah. No. This shit is wild. Yeah. Oh boy. No, yeah, that was nobody's fault. Well, I mean, it was somebody's fault, but none of ours. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. So you can set out for Wave Echo Cave if you want. Okay. Awesome. So you are traveling to the east. Let me go ahead and throw a map out here. Okay. Okay. Nice. While you set up the map. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you got? Oh, nice. Nice. Whoa. If Avi, do you have inspiration? You do, don't you? You don't? You got it now. Oh. Yeah. You've got inspiration. Anyone who eats soup during the game gets inspiration. Yeah. My person. Oh, I see. You did. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. That was for the Dungeon Master's eyes only. I manced it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. The A-manced it. The A-manced it. Okay, so I've put a couple pictures in the chat. So as you're traveling through east, through the forest, right on the kind of the edge of the mountain range, of the Sword Mountains, hills, yeah, it's like a pretty thick, dense forest. Thick, dense wood. Oh, I guess I'll wait for Silmaz. And Torque went away again.
Bop, 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 bop.
Oh, she got the zoomies? Oh. She's like, hey, did you know? This dog's walking by. Did you know? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Don't worry. All right, so the two red dice there, this one is Phandalin, of course, and then this one is the X marks the spot on your map. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm gonna have to say it all again. I'm gonna go get it. Has anyone had this yet? The hibiscus? Did I bring this before? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think the cola one's probably my favorite. But it's tough to... Yeah. It's tough to find. I haven't been able to find it. Has no sugar. Yeah, sugar. Sweetener, sorry. Okay, so I posted a couple pictures in the group chat. So, yeah, we've got some pictures of this dense forest, kind of skirting the edge of the Sword Mountain range. And you're traveling east for 15 miles. Probably takes you the better part of a day. Actually, yeah, you could probably get there if you're kind of traveling fast. You can probably get there in half a day. So if you leave around 8 a.m., 9 a.m., you can probably get there 1 p.m., 2 p.m., so kind of just past midday. And mhm. He works in over. He started working that night. Nice. Just she threw an apron on him. Yeah. That's right. Shit. Oh, that's a question for y'all. Yeah, it's yeah, so the cooking supplies, yeah, you got him some cooking supplies. That's right. It's probably why the eggs tasted halfway decent in the morning. uh, okay, so the trip is pretty uneventful. You're being pretty careful, pretty stealthy, and you come. Yeah, if you want, yeah. Do you want to have what? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Um. So all of you are. Is anybody remind me again? Everybody's gear. You're taking the bag of holding, I assume. Everybody, are you still wearing like what are you wearing? What is your gear like? Okay, nice, cool, awesome. Yeah, nice, nice, cool. And Torque, you're wearing the red dagger. Awesome. Uh, oh, um, yeah. It's right, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anybody wearing any cloaks or anything? Okay. Okay. Mm. Very nice. And so, okay. And then weaponry wise, you're taking everything, both of those staffs, all of your normal weaponry, all the spell scrolls and stuff. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. And you have so I think Kipper has like one. I added one AC or something. Okay. Damn, that's a tough wolf to hit. Cool. Sweet. So, yeah. So after you go through the forest, you come upon. There's this kind of opening in the forest, and you see kind of. You see this entrance here. So it's you can see the path kind of goes up a little bit, winds up probably 10 feet or so, and then you see the entrance to the cave here. Yeah. Yep. It took you a minute to try and scour the area, but you found the X that marks the spot on your map. There's actually like, I'm trying to think. There was one of the Zelda games, I think, that had treasure maps that was like, yeah, it might have been Breath of the Wild. I don't remember, but you like open this map, and it's like it tells you where. It has it like sketched out. It has like an X, like it's in this area, but then it has like a sketched out part of what that actually looks like. So. What's that? Suntours. Yeah. You're gonna have to use your imagination a little bit because this was the only picture I could find, and I didn't have time to Photoshop it. No, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's tree line. Yeah, and the rocks are moss covered, stuff like that. So dirty, filthy, even. You're a little reticent to climb this little because you don't want to get your stuff dirty. You also know that it's probably not a main entrance. From everything that Gundren told you, this Wave Echo Cave it collapsed, right? So like the original entrance was probably sealed hundreds of years ago. Gundren has basically spent his entire life looking for this mine, all of his resources. I don't know if I. Oh, I was just gonna say I don't think I mentioned last time how, like, his motivation was basically like this is he and his brother's life work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Read that out for everybody. Nice. Ooh, that's right. That's right. Nice. Um, Also, Bisma, your owl, Astra, didn't detect that you were being followed. Torque. So, Torque, you're probably pretty excited about having the opportunity to look at, hundreds of year old dwarven architecture, rock. God, I wonder what type they're using. So, nothing that you can really detect. Maybe towards the entrance of the cave, there's a little bit uh, of a disturbance. It's kind of tough to tell, though. It's a little tough to tell. Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roll a perception checks for me. Hmm. Nice. So with those rolls, oh, nice. Silmaz, you're getting a kind of a strange feeling as you move towards the cave opening, but nobody else seems to notice anything. So what do you think? You want to move in? Sure. 2 pound rock. Okay. So you throw it and you hear you hear it. Actually, you'll probably have to get a little bit closer. Do you want to move like here? Yeah. Do you have to do anything special for that, or you just detect them? How does that feat work in your dungeon delving? Does it Oh yeah. Okay. Got it. Avoid or resist traps. Okay. Detect secret doors. Cool. Everybody's kind of down here chilling, and then Silmaz is up there tossing a rock, pacing back and forth. 2-pound rock. Okay, yeah. You toss it into the entrance there, and you can hear it kind of echo as it kind of falls down into the mouth of the cave. Slightly. It's not like it doesn't drop off, but you can see there's probably goes like that a little bit. Okay. Nice. Cool. Nice. Whoa. Bless you. Okay. Okay. So just as Astra flies into the cave, Silmaz, you notice something flying from the tops of the trees from this direction, coming this way. And it looks like this. This will be in the chat. No. Just 2 of those come flying. So I only have 1 fig, but it's pretty big. So 1 comes in from this side, and 1 comes in from this side. This looks like an alligator, but I assure you, it is not. Yeah, so you can see in the cave, Bisma. I will send you what Astra can see. Give me 1 sec. Yeah. Give me 1 sec here. It's close to that, yeah. So this is what Astra can see. um, love it. So yeah, this thing, it's like a large monstrosity, monstrous-looking thing. Everybody roll initiative. You can see that there are spikes. The Manticores rolled 19. So before anything goes down, or as they're coming in, the one Manticore looks at the other and says, what is it called?
Our Uber Eats has arrived.
And the other one says,
Oh, yeah. I ordered extra elf.
so they're using
Postmates.
so it seems that they can speak common. So Ivavi, you are the first one to go. I would say they're probably about 35 feet away, on each side, and they're really close to Silmaz. They're probably 10 feet away from Silmaz. Okay. Back to back. Nice. And their saliva is flowing from their mouths. They're ready. They're ready. They're Marty in it. This stuff is really good, by the way. Nice. It's like 10 feet. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nice. do you Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, are you gonna shout for Micah as you cast it? I'll go ahead and edit that out. Oh, I'd love to. 21. Nice. Ooh. Oh. Nice. Six thunder damage. He is not. Very nice. Would would Ripper like to get in on this? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ripper's bite is readied. So it is now the Manticore's turn. So the alligator, not alligator, is going to, having had its butt blasted by thunder, is going to flap its wings and take flight. So it is now hovering 30 feet above you. Actually, it can fly 50 feet in one turn. So it's going to fly up 50 feet. And then it's going to shoot its tail spikes at you. So that's a 7. That probably does not hit. Does not hit you. So all around you by your feet, actually there are 3. Yeah, he can shoot 3 at a time. They just go stick in the rock face right in front of your feet. And so the one closest to Silmaz is going to try to grapple Kipper. This thing's pretty strong. You can see it has these like weird what is it called when you have thumbs? Opposable thumbs, like these massive claw-like hands with opposable thumbs. So he goes to try and grab Kipper. So I think this is a contested strength check. He rolled a 15. Probably not, because he's 10 feet away. So he's right, because Kipper and Ripper are kind of like that, and so he's on the other side. This Manticore's on the other side. 19. Okay, so the Manticore only rolled 15. So the Manticore goes to grab Kipper, and Kipper just goes and squeaks out of his grasp. So the Manticore roars in anger. Okay, and now it's Beastman's turn. So you've got, yeah. Awesome. Ooh, nice. Just call him ACAB. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Totally. You sink an arrow. Totally sink an arrow into him. 9 damage. Nice. So it's at 15. Well done. Okay. And it's kind of swatting at this celestial owl. As it's doing that, Beastman's arrow finds purchase in its underbelly. Okay. You okay with where you're at, Beachmar, or do you want to move any closer? You are. Okay. Sweet. Silmaz. Your turn. He's 5 feet from you now. Okay. Also, if you want a multi-attack, I looked that up again. You can use your proficiency and dexterity modifiers to each one. But if you hit with the offhand one, you don't get any damage bonus. Yeah. So the 2 hit, you get bonuses. The damage bonus only accounts for the first hit. Yeah, the on hand. Yeah. 17 will hit. Yep. So you take your double-handed cleaver and you just kind of chop at its neck. You're like, get away from my kipper. Nice. So that one now has 11 damage. Yeah, you take a nice chunk, nice laceration in its neck, howls in pain. Kipper smells some blood. Yeah, that'll hit. That'll totally hit. Seven damage. Nice. Now, how does that work? Because he's a large creature. Okay, cool. So it's a dexterity save. Strength save. Got it. Yeah. So he rolled a 16. Got it. Okay. So, yeah, Kipper does find... So he sees that you've hacked it with that cleaver. He's just dodged that kind of big paw coming at him. So he's just going to go ahead and bite into that laceration a little bit more and try and open it up a little bit. Okay. So it is now on to Torque Blippen, the mighty dwarven telekinetic fighter. Yeah, so I'm going to say he's, yeah, there's a little tiny cliff. So this is about, it's probably like 5 feet. If you wanted to, he's kind of backed up against this tree line here. But if you wanted to, you're probably small enough to climb that and get next to him. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, Torque, his powerful dwarven legs catapults up, and he's just ah. Oh yeah, bring the hammer down. The band hammer. Ban him. Yeah, switching weapons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can choose to do it at the beginning of your turn or at the end of your turn, for sure. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, totally. Yep. Mm-hmm. A 16? A 16 will hit. Ooh, I was hoping you'd say that. Ooh, yeah. So you kind of hit him in that back meat right behind the what are these things called? Wings. Awesome. Nice. Okay, so that's 34. This one's at 34. This one's taking a beating. Yeah, he's looking pretty bloodied. He's looking pretty bloodied. Okay, so top of the order, Ivavi. Yeah, he's right in front of you, but he's just above you. Sorry, it's tough to see. So he's 50 feet in the air, and he's probably 10 feet from you. So probably just under. Does anybody want to do the calculation of the Pythagorean theorem? We'll say he's 60 feet from you. Now, Bhisma, does your owl continuously, is that just advantage for you, or is that advantage for every attacker? Got it, okay. You probably can't squeak around it without provoking an attack of opportunity. You could, but it would get some free hits at you. Yeah, try and go this way. Okay. So it's gonna swipe at you with two claws and a bite. Claw number 1, 14. Claw number 2, 17. Bite, natural 1. Yeah, so 1 claw. This one here. Yeah. So that's 8 slashing damage from that claw. So then the bite. Roll the big old skull crusher here. 13. Well, it says it drops its weapon 10 feet away. Its head just falls off. I'll just say it'll roll disadvantage next time it attacks. On its next attack, it'll roll disadvantage. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so close. It's so close. Yeah. Go ahead. Nice. So is that a D10 damage? Nice. That hits. Not bad. That one's it. 37, 30, 39. This one is at 39. Yeah, normally, sorry, go ahead. I was just going to say, okay, cool. Normally, it would not provoke an attack of opportunity if you move into the range of an enemy, but since you had your back to the wall and it was you have to kind of like sidle through a little bit. I just decided that it was going to take a swipe at you. Okay, so it is. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So this one's going to remain flying. Do you mind? I wonder if I should switch that. Okay. All right. So that one's probably going to stay airborne. And it's going to keep trying to fire its tail spikes. So it's going to aim at... I guess it'll aim at it. I guess it'll aim it at Beastma. Since it was... Yeah. Okay. And it says, "You're our dinner." Yeah. Yeah. You suspect it has a pretty rudimentary understanding of language. So yeah, Beastma, it's gonna fire 3 tail spikes at you. 21. So that's gonna be... Oops. 5. 5 piercing damage total. Now you have 3 tail spikes sticking out of you. You know, I don't want to tell you how to play your character, but you could probably tip your arrows with those. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna just remain in flight. So then, Beastma, it is now your turn. Okay. Oh yeah. Do you ever roll below like a 22? It's amazing. I love it. Beast mode. Good lord. 32, if my calculations are correct. Yeah, this one's looking pretty rough too. He's got 2 arrows poking out of him. Looks like that second one you hit him closer to like some more of the neck meat. Blood is just kind of continuously dripping onto the rock below it. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so it is now Silmaz's turn. Aha! Yeah. You don't have to. An 18 will hit. So, wait, that was just your straight roll? That wasn't... Yeah. It lasts for like 10 minutes or something. Or no, like an hour, I think. Yeah. Attack rolls? Yeah. Or saving throws. What did you say to her, Ivavi, by the way? Did you sing her a little song? Did you... Ham drum? Did you hand drum something out? Seven damage? Awesome. So that is now 46. Oof. Okay. Cool. So, do you want Kipper to go ahead and take a bite? All right. Nice. Yeah, 12 does not hit, unfortunately. Yeah, Kipper goes to bite, and the manticore just kind of rears up and dodges out of its way. Okay. Monsieur Blipin.
Warhammer.
Try and uppercut it with the hammer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to ring his bell for sure. Oh, yeah. $59. Oof. Oof. Oofa. Oofa. Yeah, you basically it just caught Purchase right under his jaw, and it looks like you might have shattered the left part of his jaw because his mouth just goes. Yeah, and he kind of coughs up blood. All right. Torque, I think you're flanking him. So, did you roll advantage on that attack? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It is a crit, but it's a critical fail. Yeah. Right. Okay, cool. So back to Ivavi, back to reality. Sick. Chop his head. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. 23 will definitely hit. Nine damage. All right, so that's 68. Do you want to take that, or do you want to do a D10 roll? Yeah. Well, that's good that you did, because you take your longsword and you sink it and just slice his head off. You just cut through the bone, the gristle, the muscle. His head just flops right in front of Kipper. So yeah, that was the 1-2 blow. Torque just went, and it just like knocked its head up and smashed its jaw. And then immediately after, Avavi just went, sliced its head off. All right, kaput. All right, so the. All right, that's. And I think it actually is a crocodile. A joke of opportunity, yeah. A joke of opportunity. All right, yeah. So that's one down. So it is this Manticore's turn. It howls in anguish. It says it basically that. I'm trying to think of something to say, but I think the easiest thing to say is that that was its mate, basically, and so yeah, it might be. There's a quarantine, so so yeah, it's it's gonna fly down right next to, as close as it can get to Ivavi. Oops, that's 32. And it's no. No, no, I'm gonna say there's. Oh, okay. All right. Look at this guy's face. Yeah. Okay. So, he's just super pissed, and he's gonna try to grapple you. So it's gonna be a contested strength check. Oh God, that's horrible. Rolled a 5. Okay. So yeah, just and it's
Get out of here!
True. So failing that, he's just gonna try and bite at you. 12 probably does not. Yeah. So his bite misses. His just, it probably can't see through the tears in its eyes. That's probably why. Okay. Bhisma, you are up. Got it. Perfect. Yeah. Ah. Oh my God. 53. Yeah. That one you probably shot so its wing is now pinned to its side of its body. And all right, Silmaz, you're up. Okay. It's probably far and well, yeah, you're kind of, yeah, you might have to move back. Yeah, totally. Oh, sorry. I thought you were adding it up together. Yeah. Yeah, so you take the cleaver and you just kind of swing, just miss it, just over its head. Skipper Kipper can maybe squeak by and get a quick. Yeah, that hits. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. I'll roll the. Is it what strength? 24. Okay, it's not knocked down. Awesome. 7 damage. Okay, so it's at 60. All right. Yeah, it's looking super rough. Super rough. It's got several arrows in it. Its wing is kind of pinned to its side with an arrow. It's taken some bite damage from the old Kipster. Now it's Torque Blippin's turn. Yeah, yeah, 7 feet is probably enough. Yeah, you can. Yeah, so you're on its back now. Okay, got it. So I'll roll its grapple at a disadvantage since it can't like reach you. Or are you gonna try? What are you gonna try and do? Like headlock it or just kind of like grab its arms or just okay, got it. So I'll roll at disadvantage. So 14 with disadvantage. Yeah, strength check. You can use athletics. If you're proficient in athletics, you can use athletics. Yeah, it'll give you a higher bonus. Oh yeah. Yep, you can easily hold on. Do you wanna Cool. Pretty sweet. You're on the back of a manticore. Yeah, roll persuasion. Roll persuasion at disadvantage. It's mulling it over. It heard you. It's still pretty grief-stricken, but it's mulling it over. Okay. Ivavi Apik. And Ripper. And the Ripmaster. Okay, roll persuasion at disadvantage. Yeah, it upon hearing it a second time, it's kind of like sinking in. It's kind of sinking in, but it's still pretty grief-stricken. And it's still trying to buck him off. Okay. Yeah, actually, with that, seeing the two animals do it, it becomes even more. It looks like it's even more grief-stricken because it can see beyond the dogs. It can see the corpse of its mate right here. What the hell? It's true. That's true. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right. Manticore's turn. He says, "Get off me!" He's gonna roll a strength check. That's a 9. Okay. Yeah. Whew. So you're still on it. It's like,
No, partner's dead. Now, dinner, not partner.
Bisma, you're up. So actually, so I forgot to do its movement. It's gonna try. Well, it can't move because Torque is on it. Yeah, but he's gonna rip his wing out the arrow. So like, it's gonna. So the arrow's still in its body, but its wing is still is free, but it's like torn. It's torn the little like, you know, the leathery part. The wing, the webbing, like this part. That was gross. I'm not going to do that again. Yeah, so it had tried to flap, and it kind of just can't because Torque is on its back. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, Bisma, you are hollering out to Torque. Yeah. 23 will hit. Remember, you've got the knockout arrows too. For some reason, if you would want to knock this thing out. Benode's face. He's pissed. Okay, so yeah, it still hits, unfortunately. Yeah. 20 damage. It does, and it just starts to contemplate, oh, maybe this, and then an arrow just sinks right into its head. And it kind of slumps down. All right. Out of combat. It's worth a shot. The yeah, if you all kind of realize that those creatures are they're pretty evil. So like you unless you had some kind of spell, they probably would not have cooperated with you. Yeah. But yeah, so Ivavi, you actually I was gonna say Manticore, more like Canticore. Okay, so yeah, so combat is over, and you have these two Manticores just lying dead at your feet. Let me see. You can, yeah. Well, I was gonna ask, yeah, if you wanted to loot them. So I'll send you. Actually, so yeah, if you want, you can try and harvest the wings. It can act as a blanket. It can be crafted into a cloak. Elmar, you can take some tail spikes. Mhm. Okay, roll a d20 for me. Yeah. So you can get 12 of the spikes from one of them and 15 spikes from the other. Looks like they had about there were about 25, 26 in each one of them. Yeah, those ones are probably unusable. Yeah. Okay. So those ones, keep track of how many of those you have, Beastma, because they'll give you a extra bonus to damage. Or they'll give you a +2 to damage. Yeah. You know what? Unless you make new arrows, though, if you fashion them onto arrowheads, I'm going to say that you have to roll at disadvantage for attack. Because, because they'll just weigh the arrow down. And then if you... Okay. Torque, you may be interested in the teeth. Oh. Yeah, I guess anybody can harvest the teeth as well. They can act as caltrops because they're kind of like jagged, razor sharp. If you take them to a jeweler, they can probably be crafted into dice as well. No, but do you want to slice open his belly? Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. Sorry, that wasn't... I don't think that was a D20. Let me double check. Sorry, that was a D8 for teeth. Yeah, yep. All right, you get 16 manticore teeth. So yeah, you can either use them as... Nice. Yeah, you cut open the belly, and there's quite a few snakes in there. Let's see. Let me roll to see how many snakes. There are 3 dead snakes and 4 snakes that are alive that are trying to wriggle away. Haven't been digested yet. Yeah? You want to smash them all? Got it. So you have 7 snakes. Okay. Nice. Beastma, so... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, Beastma, those teeth can act as a bag of caltrops. Or if you take them to a jeweler, you can have them craft them into dice. Kind of like, like ivory can be worked into something. Uh, 10, I would say 10 tongues weigh 16 ounces. Does that sound right? That's a pound. Torque, whenever you're ready. The claws would probably be pretty tough to get out. You can take them if you'd like. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to take their claws? Okay. Nice. Torque, you're roll me a history check with advantage because you're going to be doing some brewing history here. Yeah, so you can recall you remember hearing about a tavern a little bit north on the Sword Coast called the Laughing Manticore, and as you were fighting these manticores, you were kind of like it was kind of itching in the back of your head, like God, what manticore? What do I remember that from? And so yeah, you remember there's a tavern called the Laughing Manticore, and you've heard that they have not only is their tavern kind of infamous, but they have this kind of gimmicky drink called Manticore Mead. You remember it's like a pale red drink of honey and spices, served in a hollowed out manticore tailspike. Yeah, so that after you finish the drink, you can stab the tailspike into the wood with a satisfying chunk, like when the drink is done. All the drinks are super expensive because they have to replace the tables once a quarter. Yeah, you remember that it's probably stand by. Let me check real quick. My bigger map. Oh, I already have it here. So you remember it's in the town of Leylon. It's actually in this. It's south of Neverwinter. My mistake. So it's Leilon. Yeah, are you gonna try? They're probably gonna be pretty bloody, so it's gonna. Nice, awesome. Yeah, so you can get three of those big old wings if you want. You might kind of have to stuff them, like kind of really try and jam them in there because isn't it like it's only like 2 feet, but like the opening. Got it. Got it. Yeah. The other one you see, you could probably take it, but it looks pretty messed up from that arrow that ripped out. Love it. Okay. Sick. What are you gonna tell him? Ah, ah, ah. You see. Very nice. Oh, Friday the 13th. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm look. And you'll pull from the temporary hit points before you start deducting from your normal hit points. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I sent some pictures in the group chat, kind of like you enter the cave, and it's kind of like, it looks kind of like this. Yeah. 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 Um, yeah. So basically, yeah, you're exploring the. So yeah, you're exploring the cave, and let me go ahead and I'll just send you the map into the thing here because it's not. I can't pull my phone back far enough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You describe it to them in such vivid detail. It's almost as if a picture. You tell them about, give or take 1,000 words. So, let's see. Yeah, there are the ceiling's dotted with stalactites. So right in here, the cave entrance. Uh-oh. Will I will not be lost and lost and will not. This crocodile has really cool eyes. You probably, oh yeah, they're like green and awesome. Okay, so the entrance tunnel leads into a large cavern supported by a natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalactites. Sorry, stalagmites. That's yeah. In the western part of the cave, behind the column of rock, are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies: sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, lanterns, flasks of lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear. Amid the supplies, you see the body of a dwarf miner. Miner. Dead for at least a week. The northeastern section. Yeah, don't concern yourself with the timeline too much. The northeastern section of the cavern has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite and dangles down the side of the pit, at the bottom of which is a rough-hewn tunnel heading northwest and east. Do you want to head to the campsite? Yeah, it looks like it was maybe up here, and then it went... but it doesn't look. Yeah. And Torque, you can tell from just how long they've been there that this happened a long time ago. Hundreds of years. It's been like this for a long time. Yeah. True. You're just detecting them? You have to roll, right? Yeah. I'll have to look that up and have that printed out so that I can see it. It doesn't work like Detect Magic, where you're just like, there's a trap right there. It's just like, oh, nice. Thank you. Alert to the hidden trap. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like the barbarian's sense. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you do that. If you're in a dungeon, I would consider this like a dungeon. Yeah, totally. Either perception or investigation, whichever one is higher. Okay. Yeah, you don't detect any traps in the immediate area in this cavern. It seems to be pretty secure. The air in here is pretty still. You don't hear a faint kind of like waves crashing, but it's pretty faint. It's pretty steady. Yeah. It looks like a younger, more athletic Gundren. Yeah. You're pretty sure. 3 total. You you, you may have to use your imagination with that a little bit too. I'm sorry. Sorry. So, Beastman, as you're investigating the body, you see that there are 3 manticore spikes. All right. Yeah, you get actually one of them is kind of hit the bone, his collarbone, so it's a little bit messed up. But the other 2, one was in his neck and one was in his chest flesh. So you can get 2 out of the 3. Sweet. So, yeah. So you remember Gundren talking about a little bit about his brothers. He mentioned that Tharden was the one that was more inclined to roguish behavior. So you see that Tharden has on his person, if you'd like to search the body, he has a set of thieves' tools. He has a smallish, kind of nice steel dwarven hammer, and 20 pitons. So those are kind of like railroad tie spikes, 10 or 11 inches tall, and you can hammer them into stuff. Good for climbing, good for... If you put them at the base and the top of a door, you can either prevent the door from being opened or prevent it from being closed. All kinds of uses for those. He also, his boots, they look pretty nice. And when I say nice, I mean if somebody wants to cast Detect Magic, you'll probably find something. Yeah, his boots are glowing. They could, but you also know... actually, Beastma, could you roll me an Arcana check? I never know how to say that. Arcana or Arcana? Yeah. Yeah, so you know that magic items resize to fit the shape of the wearer. So, yeah, yeah, totally. So you know that they're Beastma. You know that they're, and you can obviously disseminate this information. They're boots of striding and springing. Yeah. So your speed, moon boots. Your speed while you wear these boots becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher. Your speed is not reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition to that, that's the striding aspect. The springing aspect is, in addition, whenever you jump, you can jump 3 times the normal distance. You're gonna be you're gonna be jumping. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Physical, and then you can boost yourself maybe with that telekinetic. It's a double jump, essentially. I was going to say, they do stink. He wasn't wearing any socks, so you know how that goes. These was How many do you have? That's 2 right now, right? The jug. You're just like, basement, basement. Oh God. So, Torque, when you jump, it's going to look like really bad CGI because you're just going to be this little guy and you barely jump and you're just going to go or really good CGI, I suppose. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. 30-foot speed. 3 times your normal jump, normal distance. Yeah, so yeah, 30 feet, your speed is not reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. Yeah. It feels like you feel lighter on your feet, basically. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. It's you know, they've got some delicious rations here. Sacks of flour, bags of salt. Yeah, you know, it's right. Yeah, you could use it as a weapon, I suppose, but it's more of like a craftsman's hammer. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a nice dwarven crafted hammer too. So if that does anything for you.
Oh, who that? That Frankie?
Yeah. Sure does. Okay, so it looks like the only way through is down that pit and north. Unless you want to try and camp out, take a short rest, or I don't know if anybody was injured. Cool. This is a fun game. You trim them and I sharpen them. So yeah, this open pit. Okay. Anybody else, or are you all good? So this open pit here, you can use the rope, or you can try and climb down the wall of the pit without a rope. So let's see. Yeah, so there is that rope that's there. Sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby. I'm going to say it's probably right here. So the rope is tied off on this stalagmite, and the rope goes down right here. The pit is about 20 foot deep. Okay, yeah, the rope seems pretty darn sturdy. Yep. Okay. Make. Yeah. Yeah, you can easily. You can do it. Okay. Yeah, you can both make it pretty easily. This happened to me earlier. Yeah. Sorry. It's quite discordant. Uh, yeah. Yeah. All right, so I just uploaded a picture into the group chat. So you land at the bottom and you see a tunnel. The ceiling's only probably about 6 feet high, so some of you are going to have to kind of crouch. Yeah, so we're using our imagination to pretend that that is not a picture that was taken with a flash. Yeah, the ceilings are only about 6 feet high, probably 6 or 8 feet wide. And it heads, so this is probably feeds off into the mine. You can, as you move through this tunnel, you can hear the sounds of waves crashing, getting louder and louder. And I think that's where I'm going to stop for tonight. My map just failed. That was really wild, actually. Yeah. Right? Anna, would you mind doing a screen grab? Oh yeah. Here, let me get the map back in. That's a good point. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.